Going on in Psalm 136, the psalmist starts to talk about God's great salvation. He wants to give praise in verse 10 to 16 to him who struck down the firstborn of Egypt and brought Israel out from among them with a mighty hand and outstretched arm, to him who divided the Red Sea asunder and brought Israel through the midst of it, but swept Pharaoh and his army into the Red Sea, to him who led his people through the wilderness. And again, each verse is punctuated with that phrase, his love endures forever. For the Jews, God's rescuing them from Egypt and bringing them through the desert into the promised land was the greatest act of redemption that God could ever perform. And yet, for we who know Jesus to be the Messiah, we know that that was just a picture of the greater work of salvation that Jesus would perform on the cross. For us, we look at the Old Testament and praise God for the way that he brought the Jews out of captivity, but ultimately we look to the cross, where we see God in the flesh dying for us, taking our place and sacrificing himself so that once and for all we may be freed and redeemed and saved. Perhaps we would rewrite the psalm to say, to him who hung on the cross and died for the salvation of mankind, his love endures forever. Do you know the love of Jesus personally, friends? Do you know that what he did on the cross was for you? Yes, you, whatever your name is, he did that for you, out of love for you. Look at the cross today and give thanks to God for his love which endures forever. And friends, place your faith in this Jesus. Accept what he did on the cross as your salvation personally. And then live for this man who is God and honor him in all that you do. Yes, his love endures forever. And we see a picture of that in the Exodus. God's freeing the Jews from captivity. But oh, how much greater the once-for-all sacrifice Christ made on the cross for us. Glory in the cross today.